I'm here with Andrew Noble, who's the Vice Principal of Ghùch Tlâ Community School in Carcross, Yukon territory, technically, they always say on the map. It's been an unbelievable week. I'm heading to Watson Lake tonight. I have a school in Watson Lake tomorrow, and then I'm heading back to Alberta. And it's just kind of blowing my mind. I've never been to the Yukon before. A lot of my friends are super jealous that I'm up here. And as much as we have mountains in Alberta, it's different when you're here because huge ranges, they're just everywhere all the time. It's not just a big mountain and that's it. So it's been an amazing time. And driving into Carcross was really cool. I was telling him it felt like I was in a Western movie. So I don't know if that was by design or if it's just someone decided to design it this way, and it's been that way for a while.
Well, with the Klondike Gold Rush, the Chilkoot Trail ends here.
Okay.
So people would go over the Chilkoot Pass and end up here. So Carcross was a bit of a hub for that gold rush, and then they'd hop on their boats and head down and all the way to Dawson.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I met a family, so I was at the Muskrat Camp Monday night.
Oh, great.
Cooley Lake School.
Yeah.
And there's a family there who owns a gold mine up in Dawson City.
Yes.
Which was pretty unbelievable. And so they were telling me a bit about the gold rush, and it still draws a lot of tourists. You're saying last year there was 1 million people?
There was 1 million people that came by cruise ship to Skagway, Alaska, which is, if you're driving from Whitehorse to Carcross, you just keep going, and another hour and a bit, and you actually have to go through BC first, and then into Alaska. So Carcross gets a lot of tourism starting as soon as the snow's gone. 1 million people on the boats, and I'd say a quarter to a third of those come here by either train. There's a really cool vintage train that comes up, or by tour bus.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And there's all these stories in communities you just don't know about until you're here, and sometimes the locals almost take it for granted that they're such a unique location, but sometimes they also realize how unique it is and how amazing it is, and I'm sure that brings a lot of people here. Probably one of the reasons that you're here. I mean, you're saying you're a Nunavut, so you've been to some really all over Canada.
I'm originally from New Brunswick, and before moving to Whitehorse in 2015, I spent 8 years in Nunavut.
Nice.
So below the Arctic Circle, but above the tree line, so the tundra was pretty flat, and a whole different experience.
We're in New Brunswick.
Moncton.
No.
Yeah.
I grew up in Woodstock.
Oh, no way!
Spent a lot of time in Moncton, played hockey there.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
Spoken at some schools, Frank Bowser.
Franco Bowser, yeah.
Yeah, I've been there a couple times.
Interesting.
Penguins, yeah.
Small world.
I'll be in the Maritimes pretty soon, actually, trying to go to some First Nation communities in New Brunswick.
Excellent.
Because they have the Indigenous Games coming up in Halifax, which is going to be massive, but I think it's at least late enough that the virus won't affect it, hopefully. I know they just canceled the Arctic Winter Games, which you're going to have people from Russia coming. It was going to be amazing for the kids.
Russia, Alaska,
and that's
BC, Alberta.
And it's important to give opportunities for people to do different sports. We're talking about disc golf.
Absolutely.
There's a couple of disc golf courses we're getting inexpensive way. I'm leaving 20 discs at your school, going to give you an X disc. So just trying to get kids playing and discovering. I was asking them what they like to do, and it's interesting because I don't know. But then actually you talk to them and they're like, oh, well, I like to draw, or I like to go four-wheeling or biking, and there is something they like to do.
Absolutely.
Spring break coming, hopefully we'll get out and do some of that. If it's minus 31, maybe not. But
they'll be out. They'll be out for sure. They can get pretty shack-wacky pretty quickly. So the kids love being outside, and whether it's kick sledding and skijoring with the dog in the front or whatever. They're happiest outside.
Cool. And you were saying that you'd like to play Frisbee with them. So was that one of the reasons that my program drew it here, or was it bringing somebody in from outside?
Well, I think a bit of both. I've been playing Frisbee forever, and a little bit of ultimate, but more just tricks and fun and just with the friends. So it was something that on a day where they were struggling to connect with something, I pulled the Frisbee out, and they connected with it right away. And then your opportunity came up, and it was perfect timing, so it made sense to have you here. And we're always trying to provide as many opportunities as we can. It is a small school, only 50 students, so we don't always get access to all the cool stuff that Whitehorse offers. So to have people come to us and get a taste of Carcross and Southern Lakes region in the Yukon is, it's a win-win.
Cool.
You look like you're having a good time.
Yeah, it was amazing. And so what I love is I come in and ignite that energy about Frisbee. They might have seen
Absolutely.
it multiple ways, and so it's another touch point. I kind of connect it all together. I'm starting a website about Frisbee clubs. And
Great.
so I can send, one of your teachers was writing notes.
Sure.
And so I'll send you information about Frisbee clubs. And that's really the goal. I think if every school has a Frisbee club, then we can start having maybe Frisbee competitions. You could have different schools saying who can throw it the furthest. Different grades saying what is the school record for grade 3. How far can you throw a Frisbee? So,
Can you skip it off the floor of the gym and land it in the hoop at the other end?
yeah, exactly. So I try that today. You'll see a video of that probably
Cool.
playing right now with the grade 7, 8s, 9s. I threw it in the basketball net, took like 6 or 7 tries.
Nice.
There's a light in the way, so I'm kind of going under it.
Absolutely.
And it's cool, the anticipation, teaching them it's okay to fail. Even if you have world records, it's okay to fail. And
Yeah,
then when they would
that's where the
fail,
learning
it's
happens.
like, oh, I can't do it. And I'm like, what? They're like, I'm not doing it yet. So trying to teach them that. But appreciate you having me in, appreciate the opportunity.
My pleasure. Thank you for
Yeah,
coming.
thank you.
It's always nice to have new faces around here and give our kids an opportunity to try something a little different, something new. They're open to anything. Sometimes it takes a little while to break the ice, but
Yeah.
once that
Yeah.
happens, they're into it. So thanks again.
Awesome, thank you.